Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about a bunch of new makeup releases and sharing my thoughts on all of them. This video is really inspired by a new launch by Tower 28. It's their new mascara. I have it on my lashes right now, and just a little sneak peek. This is really good. I went to the launch party last night and I'm just so excited to share that this is launching on September 7th. And I think you guys are really going to be excited about this one and really love it. I have a bunch of different products here. We have the new Calorie Primer, we have the REM concealers, and a few other gems. So before we get started, make sure to like and subscribe to this channel and we'll jump right into it. So the first product is the Calorie Primer. It's called the So Blown Primer. It's a clean blurring primer with collagen and peptides. I'm pretty sure I've talked about this here on my channel before. I find that primers are really just like moisturizers and hydrators, and they just prep your skin for your base routine. But the preparation really just comes from those like skincare benefits that they offer, or like silicones that offer like a smoothness to your skin. I think you can really get the same results with a good moisturizer, because a lot of times moisturizers have those silicones or have those oils that really soften and smooth out the skin, and they also have hydrators which plump the skin, and that's gonna help kind of like plump those fine lines and really give like an overall evenness of your skin texture. I do enjoy primers a lot though, and this primer is really nice, and I think it's because it's so hydrating and it's so like cooling and refreshing on the skin. I do have to say I don't find it to be too blurring. There's definitely a blurring effect here, but it's not as blurring as other primers that I've tried in the past. But I think you also know this about me. I don't really want too blurred of skin. I don't really want to look like I have like a filter on my face. I want you to see like really natural and beautiful coverage here, and I want you to kind of like see my skin popping through. I think ultimately though, I love this because the way that it feels on the skin. I mentioned that it does feel like refreshing on the skin, but it just feels like a beautiful serum or like gel type moisturizer that you're applying on your skin. I feel like it offers a pretty natural to like semi matte finish, and I find that it works well with every single foundation or like skin tint that I've tried it with so far. I'm really enjoying this one. So it does include collagen. That's not going to like replenish the collagen that's in your skin, but collagen is actually a really good moisturizing ingredient. Peptides, which I think I've touched on a lot here on this channel. Peptides are like the building blocks of your skin. It's going to strengthen your skin overall. It's a good anti-aging ingredient, and I think a lot of people really need to add peptides into their skincare routine, or just like focus on them a little bit more, because peptides is something that every single person can benefit from. I do consider primers to be, for the most part, skincare, so I do really enjoy seeing skincare ingredients added into like a primer. I really don't have anything bad to say about this one. I think it's really nice. It is blurring. It's really hydrating on the skin. It's a fantastic primer. I was really excited to see that Fenty dropped this product. So I have their regular Ease Drops, and I really love that. I think it's a beautiful skin tint. I think it's blurring on the skin. I think it for the most part works with people who have oily skin, but I have very dry skin, and I also really love that. This new product is the Ease Drop Lit All Over Glow Enhancer. It's something that you can add into that skin tint. You can add it into your other foundations, or you can wear it on the skin alone. I don't really do that because I think it's a great thing to add into like your more matte foundations, something that you want like a little bit more of a glow. I feel like if you add it straight to the skin and leave it at that, I think it's really going to enhance your skin texture, because it's not really offering you very much coverage. It's just offering you that glow. I add it into my foundations, my skin tint, my tinted moisturizers, or even my tinted sunscreens. Or I don't really like mix it into the tinted sunscreens. I like apply it first and then add that tinted sunscreen on top of that. It's just a beautiful product. I think people are going to compare it to the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter, or that new product from e.l.f. that I haven't been able to try yet. This also reminds me of the L'Oreal Glotion. That's a very similar product to the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter. A lot of people consider those two products, the e.l.f. one and the L'Oreal one, a dupe for the Flawless Filter, and I think this one is going to be right there with that. This one comes in 4 shades. I have mine in the shade Pink Pearl, which is the first shade. It's the lightest one. I don't really mind or pay attention to the shade ranges that much with these products, because they are very sheer coverage, if any coverage at all. And again, you are mixing it in with your foundation or applying it underneath. This is also such a lightweight and liquidy product too. I find that the Charlotte Tilbury one, that's more of like a thicker consistency. The L'Oreal Glotion one is definitely a thicker consistency. This one is so lightweight, it feels like almost like a serum on the skin. And I think I really like that, because a lot of times when pairing like a primer with the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter and then a foundation, all of a sudden you have like a lot of layers on your skin and it can be extremely heavy. This one was so lightweight, so elegant, and so nice on the skin. Again, it feels just like a serum. So it's never gonna feel like super heavy or super cakey on you, and it's just going to add a subtle yet youthful like glow to the skin. So Rem Beauty dropped 60 shades of their concealer. I think that's the most concealer shades we have seen yet. And honestly, it's kind of sad when you think about it. I mean, like, foundations come in such a wide range of shades. I think Fenty Beauty, when they dropped so many shades of their foundation, it really set the stage for every brand to come and like set an expectation of like what we want when it comes to a foundation range. But then concealers still seem to lack a lot in that category. And I think a lot of times the brands will say something like, you know, oh, it's a brightening concealer, that's why you can use like 10 shades lighter. But it just doesn't match up and it doesn't work. And a lot of people want a concealer that's closer to their skin tone because I think we're past this like extreme brightening or lightening concealer. Nobody wants that anymore. When I saw that Rem Beauty dropped like 60 shades, I was so excited. And also they're so creamy and yummy. This is my first time using it and I'm so impressed. I think this is definitely like jumping up to be like one of my favorite concealers. I have 4 different shades here. There are 2 regular ones and then there's the one white one that comes as like a mixing pigment and also the deeper one too, to change the ranges to really fit your complexion. And I think that's a genius move too. It really like shows that it's like an artistry type of concealer and really allows for the brand to have a concealer for literally everyone out there. So the one I used today was Light 2N. That's a neutral shade. I tend to go towards a neutral shade versus a warm or a cool. I think warm especially, sometimes they just show up really yellow on my skin tone, so I always go towards a neutral. This was so easy to work with, super creamy. I applied it with my IT Cosmetics 2-sided brush. I used the small one, just dipped it in and applied it straight to the eye area. And I feel like it blended out so nice. I also felt like it didn't crease on my hooded eyes very easily. Normally when applying my concealer, I really need to like set it immediately because I find that they crease really easily because I just have like major creases on my hooded eyes. But this one I could easily like go in with my contour and my bronzer and my blush before setting it. And that was such a relief. It was such an easy to use, really creamy again product. It's not too heavy. It's not too like lightweight. It covered a lot. Like I had some major dark circles and it covered it really nicely. I think these are fantastic and this shade really worked well with me. I could go even a shade deeper, but I did self-tan, so I'm a little darker than normal, but I think this shade is like perfect for me. I do want to try mixing them. I'm just going to apply it on the back of my hand. So this is Light 2N. Going to apply just like a little bit more just so we can really see what it's like to mix these. Okay, here's the white one. It's in the shade Fair 1. This is truly just white, so if you buy the wrong color too, you can mix them together and just kind of like lighten any shade. And then I have Rich HN, which is this deeper color. And actually me looking at the website, I think there are 2 shades even deeper than this one. They're also just so creamy. You can easily apply them with your fingers, but I like to apply mine with my brush. So these are all the shades next to each other. You can see such a beautiful range. And I'm pretty light, but there are so many shades lighter than that one. So let's go ahead and mix these 2 together first, just so you can see what kind of magic is happening here. I think it did go probably like 2 shades lighter, but it didn't make too much of a difference. You may need to add just like a lot of the white, but it definitely lightened it. Now let's mix in some of the darker pigment. I'm sure just like a little goes a long way here. And yes, and actually I'm noticing too that this is making it a bit more cool as well. So not only is it deepening it, it's also making it more of a cool shade. Very nice. I honestly just love the creaminess of these concealers. And I think for like an artistry palette or for like a makeup artist and their collection, I think these are fantastic. Mixing pigments seem like necessary in like a makeup artist's collection. Next is the Beauty X Elsa Cushion Blush. This is giving me very much like M Cosmetics vibes because they have a lot of like cushion products. I don't know if they necessarily have like a cushion blush, but I have the cushion highlighter that actually comes in like the same compact as well. It does come with this cushion applicator, which I think is really nice and really useful, and I think it applies it very well. This is what the shade looks like. Again, this one is in the shade Golden Hour. It went on the skin really beautifully. I do have to say, be careful with this one. It blends out really nicely and you can blend it out with like your foundation sponge as well, just to like really diffuse the color. But as soon as I put it on the skin, it was a bit intense, but also really easy to work with, so don't be too scared. This is what it looks like. See, it blends out really nicely with that cushion. It's a beautiful shade. I honestly love Beautiful products. Elsa, I believe, is a model and she came out with a few different products. I have like their setting spray too. I do like their setting spray. It's a bit more of like a hydrating spray, I would say. So I use that more to like refresh my makeup versus like setting the makeup. But overall, I feel like I've been overly happy and like overly excited with every single product that I've received from any like Beautiful collection or like Monday Born that is connected to Beautiful as well. I think they just have like a great line and this product is like no different. Next product is a pink setting spray by Youthforia. Youthforia is a brand that went viral over on TikTok because of their pink color changing blush oil. I really like that product. It's just very pink, so I don't use it too often. I do like to use it just on bare skin though, or like on a tinted sunscreen. That's like my like easy go-to blush moment because it's really easy just to like blend it out with your fingers. But anyways, this is their newest launch. It's a pink setting spray. I'm gonna be honest, I don't truly see the pink. It's like a very like subtle pink color. The pink in here is supposed to cancel out any like greenness in your skin, and I am more of a red or pink undertone type of guy, so I'm not really going to speak on how really like well that works, but I think it's a really nice setting spray and it really melts my makeup into one another. Like once I apply my powder and then liberally spray this on my skin, it melts that powder into those creams and really finishes your makeup off nicely. One of my favorite things about this product is the really fine mist that it has. It also smells really refreshing too, but it's not too fragrant. But that spray is the best part. It sounds aggressive, but it's not aggressive. It's really a nice and fine mist, which I think is really important in a setting spray because it's not going to disturb your makeup. A lot of times when you spray a setting spray and you get like that really like thick or heavy drop, your makeup gets a little ruined and you might have to go and like touch up that little area with a sponge or a brush. But this one doesn't disturb your makeup whatsoever. It's just like a nice like overall even spray. Again, I'm not certain about that pink liquid that's in here, but overall it's a nice setting spray. Next, we have a product that Rudy bought for me. I took Rudy shopping at Sephora and we each bought each other 3 products. There's gonna be 2 of those products in this video. One other product, which was the Milk Makeup Concealer. I need a little bit more time with that one and I really want to focus on the REM concealers. But overall, I think she did a great job of shopping for me. I think I did a better job shopping for her. I got her some really good products like the Necessaire Body Serum, but for the face. I also got her the Fenty Beauty Ease Drops, which she hasn't tried before, and also the Makeup by Mario blush. And you've definitely seen the Makeup by Mario blush here on this channel before, but I have it in like a very, very like vibrant pink color. It's so beautiful though, and the formula is so good, so I definitely wanted her to try one of those. I tried to get the Makeup by Mario bronzer or like the sculpting stick, but of course it was sold out. I have it and I absolutely love it, and I think I got her to try it when we were in Nashville together and she also really liked it, but of course it was sold out because it's such a good product. But regardless, this is one of the products that she got me. It's the Makeup by Mario Master Crystal Reflector. Now it says that this is a highlighter, but she told me, oh, by the way, this is in the shade Quartz. So she told me that this was more of a like eyeshadow topper versus a highlighter, and I think that's definitely true because when applying this, it was so sparkly and those sparkles are really, really noticeable. It's not like an overall sheen that you're gonna get on your skin. These particles are really noticeable. So I do not think this is gonna work as like a cheek highlighter, but I think it's gonna be really, really nice as a eyeshadow topper. I also don't really have eyeshadow on today, but I used it just by itself and I think that was beautiful also. I'm interested to see the other shades because this one is like so icy and so nice and like cool. I would love to see this in more of like a pinky or golden shade, as I think that would be really beautiful to top off any eyeshadow look as well. I can see this one on like a blue eyeshadow look. Ooh, maybe like in a video soon we're gonna do like a blue look because I also have like blue hair gel. Yeah, let's do that next video. This just catches light really beautifully. Rudy had put it on her eyes before we had dinner with the owner of Tower 28, and I remember looking at her eyes at that lunch because her eyes like caught the sun really well, and this sparkled like crazy. It was so beautiful, so reflective, so nice. But again, the particles are very, very big, so use this just on the eyes, not your cheek. Now the star or the inspiration of this video, we're gonna talk about the Tower 28 mascara. This is the Make Waves mascara in the shade Jet. I am so shocked at how this made my lashes look. It's not clumpy. It really like let them curl nicely. Amy, the owner of Tower 28, really wanted to make a mascara like this one because she says she has very like straight and low hanging eyelashes to the point where they don't really like hold a curl and they don't really like stay up. So she wanted a really lightweight mascara that allows for that curl and allows for that lifting and that volume. And honestly, I think she nailed it. I think this really offers all of that. It was a beautiful mascara. I think this one is really gonna jump up and be one of my favorites. And I even like it on the lower lash line too, because honestly, a lot of mascaras, I focus on the top lashes or even like the outer lashes to give me like that lifted and like fluffy eye look. But when I applied this to my lower lash line, I thought it was stunning. It just kind of like opened up my eyes a little bit and it was honestly beautiful. This is very comfortable. It's very easy to wash off. I think this one is water resistant, not waterproof. I also got a question over my Instagram if this was a 2B mascara, and it is not a 2B mascara. But just to show how easy this is to wash off, yesterday at the event, I had a 2B mascara on my top lashes, especially like the outer lashes, just like I said. And then when I got home, I applied this to my lower lash lines just to like play with it a little bit. And the lower lashes were as easy to wash off as my top one. 2 different mascaras, one tubing, one not, super easy to wash off. I also am really fascinated by this brush. It has a beautiful curve to it, really nice. It's a synthetic wand. I don't know, it's really fascinating. It's a really good mascara, a really amazing brush, and I'm just super happy and super excited for y'all to try this. Again, it comes out September 7th. Okay, last product, which is the other product that Rudy bought for me. It is the Summer Fridays Balm. This one is the Lip Butter Balm, and I believe the shade is called Vanilla Beige. She wanted to get this for me because I actually have not tried any Summer Friday products before. I know they're famous for like their jet lag mask, and I think there's another product too that I can't think of. But she got me this one, which I think is one of her favorite lip balms, and honestly, it's really delicious and really nourishing for the lips. I love this color too. It's really yummy, it's really comfortable. I also like this applicator too. I love when lip balms have this type of applicator because I just think it fits the lips really nicely. I also am known for having like crusty, dusty lips. My like edges right now, my lips are like really like crusty and have been dying for like months at this point. And this is really nice on those areas. I mean, this is really good if you have crusty lips. It's really nice. It is a lip balm though, so I don't have like too much to say about it. It's comfortable, it's not too heavy, it doesn't leave like that white ring around your lips. Beautiful shade, beautiful taste. It is very like vanilla-y, sugary. So if you don't like that, you might not like this one. For the most part, it's a solid lip balm. So that is it for all of these new makeup launches. I hope you're excited for them as much as I am. I feel like we have a ton of like solid choices in this video. As always, all these products are going to be listed down below, so definitely go and check them out, especially the Tower 28 mascara. I think you guys are really going to love that. I honestly think you guys are really going to love like all these products here in this video. So definitely go and check them out. My socials and all my information will be listed down there as well. Before you head out, make sure to like this video and subscribe before you leave. If you try these products, make sure to leave a comment and let me know how you like them down below. Thank you all so much for being here and hanging out with me, and I will see you in the next one. Bye guys!